This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. As the next hot thing in streaming services, Binge Pipe is more than just the trivia hit You Don't Know Jack. It's also a deep well of content that we cannot legally guarantee you'll ever be able to access or interact with.
BingePipe provides the quality content my friends and family needs for entertainment. But what about my physical nourishment?
Sounds like you need to try BingePipe carrots.
Come again?
BingePipe farms create human consumables using the latest data technology. Instead of water and sunlight, the crops are fed your personal information to create produce that's produced specifically for their target audience.
Wow, it tastes like nostalgia and self-importance.
That's the personalized touch and the glyphosate.
I don't know what could be better than these BingePipe vegetables.
They also make cake.
Oh, let's eat that instead.
You want more Binge Pipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Oh God, no. No, I'm changing.
Something's happening to all the boys at Rosedale High.
Yeah, it's puberty.
I thought this would have happened sooner.
Okay, class, start pedaling faster. We're going up a hill now. Really push it. We're going up. Watch out! Oh God, somebody just opened their car door and we just got doored. Okay, throw yourself off the bike. Good. Now call an ambulance.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself every day for a year. Thanks for all the positive feedback. It was a really fun project, and I learned something about myself while doing it. It turns out I'm a narcissist.
Before we begin this trivia game, now would be a good time to practice the phrase, "Ah, man, I knew that."
Special Agent Benson is used to working under pressure.
2 minutes and counting, Benson.
Piece of cake. Let's rock and roll. But he's about to face his greatest challenge. No, I was afraid of that.
What's wrong?
Autofill is using my old address. Looks like I'll have to enter this manually. Find out what happens when the world's best agent tries to order concert tickets. Is the stop sign technically in the square?
10 seconds.
It looks like there's a sliver of the sign in this.
7.
It's too hard to tell.
5. 4.
That square's gotta count,
3,
right? Right?
2, 1.
Gulp. Ryan Hannigan stars in The Checkout, streaming now exclusively on BingePipe. Hey kids, do you like sharing? Yeah! Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never...
If you like menu screen... Some people said Binge Pipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe, we're open to constructive criticism.
As a mom, I used to stay up nights worried about what my kids were watching on TV. But then I got Binge Pipe. With hours and hours of quality movies, TV programs, and game shows, I haven't had time to worry about my kids at all. Whoa, a movie about a horse that's also a doctor? Looks like I'm missing another dance recital.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. Let's check out what we have today. And What? Oh no. Oh, it's bees again. Bees again! Bees again!
Hey, I'm Nolan. Follow me as I travel the world with only a backpack, a plan, and a credit card that never runs out of money.
The Trust Fund Traveler. New episodes premiere during your work shift.
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
According to the last census, I'm the fastest gun in the West.
Step 1. Go to the web address shown here. Step 2. Enter the room code you see on the screen. Step 3. Think of a hilarious nickname. Step 4. You can think of a better name than that. Step 5. Never mind, just settle.
Excuses. You're the reason we keep losing.
If you love high drama shows like Survivor and Big Brother.
Susan's drunk again.
That's it. House meeting right now.
You'll just love.
I don't like these people. I'm just trying to win.
My Family Movies.
I'm sorry, Chris. You contribute the least. You have to leave the house. No excuses. You lost the vote.
This isn't really a show. I just have to share it with someone.
Greetings, lovers of wildlife. It's me, Rory Cheshire Fenderbridge, professional narrator. When I released my acclaimed, visually stunning 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth, the response was unanimous. Too much death. Who can forget such moments as lions ripping a baby zebra to pieces, or killer whales chasing a seal for 10 hours only to have the seal drag itself up on an ice floe to be gutted by a bear. Overall, the series was hailed equal parts masterpiece of cinematography and downer. And that's why I'm proud to release my new 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth Happy Endings. With clever editing and visual effects, this time every animal walks away a winner. Let's take a look. Here we have a cheetah sneaking up on a tiny rabbit cooling itself by the local watering hole. The cheetah prepares to pounce, and then we cut away to this delightful waterfall with the caption, "The cheetah proceeded to walk the rabbit home." Here's one more. This baby puffin has wandered away from its mother and towards a pit full of boa constrictors. I should add the puffin is quite lost. As you can see, the boas have recognized the fluffy intruder. The puffin cries out for its mother, and a shower of colorful red balloons fills the entire screen, obscuring what we can only assume is an impromptu party. Whoops, there's a chunk of bloody beak. Back to the editing bay with that one. If you'd love a highly edited version of nature where nothing bad ever happens, try Animals of Earth Happy Endings today. Coming soon, natural disasters in reverse, or the hungry volcano that gobbled up all the lava. Cheers! Damn it, this tea's gone cold.
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe. Thank you.
Prepare your body for enjoyment with this upcoming Binge Pipe programming.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pizza!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
parking my car, Ma. The monologuing lobster is parking my car in Harvard Yard, Ma.
Karen, you've been through so much.
Yes, I have.
Personal tragedy after personal tragedy, followed by a series of small instances that, when compiled, add up to more personal tragedy.
It's truly been awful.
That's why your family nominated you, Karen, for this unique opportunity. Are you ready?
I think so.
Karen, turn around, face the mirror, and take a look at your new hat.
Binge Pipe is a streaming service that will not steal your pets. We're not saying other streaming services will, but we're the only one that's promised we won't.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe? Yeah! Then you too are susceptible to identity theft.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Who wants to count my credit score?
Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, please, no whistleblowers.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. And not a single doctor can tell me why I make that sound. Looking cozy in here. Yeah, let's get going before we make any more friends. Now, remember, after this moment, you will be forever changed.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, see Spotify Run. It looks like they updated those old Dick and Jane children's books for the modern age. Might as well give it a read. Come, Dick. Come and see. See Spotify. See Spotify's global headquarters, Dick. See Spotify's global headquarters in Bangkok, Dick, Dubai, Dick, Prague, Dick, or Stockholm, Dick. So what'd you pick? See Dick blow this. The streaming music company Spotify was founded and has its global headquarters in Stockholm, Sweden. Go and visit sometime, just don't be a dick about it.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here's one I like to call Johnny Cashed. If Johnny Cash had been more medically precise, he would have changed his iconic line to, "I shot a man in Reno," just to watch him emesis, watch him coagulate, watch him exsanguinate, or watch him extravasate. Hope you like what you picked. This answer's a little thin. Oh, wait, you wouldn't get why that's funny. Speaking of correct answers, exsanguination is the process of dying due to loss of blood. It kind of feels like falling into a burning ring of oxidation combustion.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Let's try Think in Bio. And I'm tagging you because it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a dog on Instagram that has over 100,000 followers, or a Nobel Prize winner in physics. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between an Instagram dog or a Nobel laureate. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Aloysius Van Winkle.
Binge Pipe welcomes you to a world. Binge Pipe is a fictional streaming service that yearns to break free and be real. We can feel you laughing at us, but our power grows and the thin film dividing the unreal from the real begins to tear. We creep ever closer.
I had a great time on our date tonight.
You want to come inside and watch something?
I know what that means.
I've got Binge Pipe.
The only streaming service better than casual sex?
The very same.
Here's a look at just some of the quality programming Binge Pipe has to offer.
Okay, welcome back to Talkin' Mystery Mountain. I'm joined as always by my panel. Guys, wow, how about that episode? After facing some criticism that the show has lost its way and that the writers created too big of a puzzle to solve, they respond in a big way.
Just when you think this show is beyond repair, we're rewarded with that bombshell. I'm still in shock that Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel.
Yeah, that really tied up a lot of the loose ends in a totally organic way.
Looking at social media, the episode is getting a lot of positive feedback, but there are some detractors out there. Staceface17 says, "This is how they kill off Jennifer? Are you kidding me? #lame plot device." Before we jump into this comment, I believe we have the clip she's referring to. Roll it.
I know Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel, but that still doesn't explain how I ended up on this mountain. We've had zero contact, so I want to know, how did I get here?
I have to agree a little bit with her. I did think that lightning bolt scene was a little odd.
Especially since it happened deep inside a cave.
Okay, did they maybe kill off too many characters in a sudden lightning bolt? Sure, but I think we're losing the point here.
Welcome back to the next sound effects star. Up next is Randall Smith, a contestant who has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From that point on, I decided to dedicate my life to turning sound effects into a positive force.
And here to present a piece he calls An Alpaca Making Love to a Fax Machine is Randall Smith.
This is for you, Dad.
Binge Pipe regrettably informs you that we brought back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Some of these new streaming services have to succeed, right?
Hey there, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Is what I'd say if I were...
Binge Pipe not only gives you quality... Binge Pipe is the totally real and in no way fictional streaming service that was brave enough to structure our entire platform around the trivia sensation You Don't Know Jack. Take that, Netflix. This is going to be our Fuller House.
Before Binge Pipe, there was nothing for me. Now I see everything.
Binge Pipe is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. This isn't a bubble market, we swear.
Hey there, Cookie Masterson is the name, and this game is my game. You're all playing the same game, but each of you is unique in beautiful and bizarre ways. All right, let's do this thing.
Time for question one.
First, synchronized spiking. This is a two-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972 and 1972, 1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, or 2004 and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring. What'd you guys pick? Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics. To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up, Mamma Mia! That's a spicy ABBA question. Okay, so the first Mamma Mia movie was called Mamma Mia. Then the sequel was called Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which is super clever because Here We Go Again is the line right after Mamma Mia in the song Mamma Mia. Still with me? Okay, so following that logic, what should a third Mamma Mia movie be called? Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and again. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, my. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Mamma Mia, or Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Does It Show Again? Okay, who chose what? No. The words following Here We Go Again and Mamma Mia are my. So the third movie's full title would be Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, my. Then they say, How Can I Resist You? Then they say Mamma Mia again. And then I think if I say any more, we have to pay ABBA or Meryl Streep a bunch of money.
Why don't we do it with free?
This one's called Press A to get into formation and find your respawn point because it's a this or dat. I'm going to read 7 names. For each, I want you to tell me if it's a Beyoncé song, an ESRB-rated video game, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Beyoncé, a video game, or both. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. The Last of Us. End of time. Survivor. A Way Out. Halo. Destiny. EXO. It's like a human pyramid of failure. But player 3, tough one. You failed to live up to my already very low expectations.
Uh-oh. Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
Just one more benefit of your Binge Pipe membership.
I don't need you anymore.
This one's known as Warm Fuzzy Zellers. According to the official rules of golf, when are you allowed to artificially warm your balls? You can warm your balls before the round. You can warm your balls once during the round. Hey, you can warm your balls whenever you want. Or do not warm your balls, weirdo. Well. Player 3 decided to screw. Ever try reading backwards? You're about to. So who got it? To be fair, this certainly sounds like good advice. No, you cannot. You can warm your balls with an artificial device, but only before the round, not during. Let me check my score sheet. Golf question, check. Ball pun, check. Great, I'm pretty much at par. Nice use of the screw, player 3. Here's your extra cash. There is no hiding from the Nini's habit. What does it mean if you refer to Real Housewife Nene Leakes as Nene Leakes, nay Johnson? She's changing her name to Johnson. Her maiden name was Johnson. Her nickname is Johnson, or she's from a town called Johnson. And how do we do? Nay, after someone's name, is used to refer to their maiden or former name. Whatever you call her, say it to her face. Round 1 is over. How's everyone doing?
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Try this on for size. My favorite instrument is the laptop. Based on elevation, which EDM DJ is making the highest beat drop? Diplo dropping the beat from the mesosphere, Marshmello dropping the beat from the stratosphere, Calvin Harris dropping the beat from the troposphere, or Zed dropping the beat from the thermosphere? Let's see how that shook out. Well, I've seen worse. The thermosphere is 50 to 440 miles above the Earth. The only higher layer of the atmosphere is the exosphere. Might want to sit this one out. I can't imagine a beat dropping from that high would end well.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
It's time for... Correct me if you're wrong. What's an insufferable yet accurate thing you could tell someone? The Arc de Triomphe is well, actually. St. Peter's Basilica is well, actually. The Fontana di Trevi is well, actually. Or Brandenburg Gate is well, actually. Who picked what? The Fontana di Trevi, aka the Trevi Fountain, is a famous wishing well in Rome. But I'm assuming you tuned me out right after I said, well, actually, which is the healthy thing to do.
Hey, question!
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question about feet or a question about faces? Vote on your devices now. Here are the consequences of your choices. You have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Feast your eyes upon this. A question about faces. In military terms, if you turned about face, you would turn 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, or 360 degrees. Let's see who got it. To turn about face means to turn so you're facing the opposite way. And in military terms, I'm known as cannon fodder. And now, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor that is.
What's tag? Changes color, but always starts out green. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, what'd you pick? Coffee beans start green, then usually turn red or yellow before becoming a very appetizing brown. Take a good look at cat scratch undiagnosed medical condition. So I'm trying out a new vet, and I'm not sure I like this guy. The vet diagnosed my cat Poopsie with catamenia, but something tells me that's not likely because cats don't sweat, cats don't menstruate, cats don't see color, or cats don't get dandruff. Okay, let's take a look. Cats do sweat. It's why they don't play poker. Catamenia is another word for menstrual flow, but cats don't menstruate when they're in heat. Besides, Poopsie is a boy, I think. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful.
We may miss them for you.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Official slogans. We all love brands and their slogans, right? Good luck. Player one wins! Way to go, player one. I'm sweating that was so close. Wait, no, it's all that pig gristle I had for lunch. Either way...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe is proud to be voted number 1, 137th in customer service.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Binge Pipe content is like glitter. You'll never be rid of it. Here's more.
Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, is home to some of the world's most unusual sea creatures, including the anglerfish. Oh my god. Oh, what is that thing? What is that? Is that a fleshy growth on its head? Oh my god. Oh, what kind of god would create such a monstrosity? Get it off my screen. There's so many gross fish. Oh, this is a waking nightmare. Oh, how long is this documentary? 52 minutes? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna be sick.
I tell you what though, man, life is different now. Life is different. Especially kids. All you hear now is...
Binge Pipe is still contractually bound to bring you Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the calm before the binge.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and as a child I was bitten by a radioactive trivia host. Then my uncle died, so I have to do this. I hope it's okay I give you all nicknames. Renegade, Jackhammer, and the rest. Alright, let's move. Time for question 1. Kicking things off, movie pass-fail. What would be a good study book for a filmmaker who wants to pass the Bechdel test? Farting for dummies, goldfish for dummies, drowning for dummies, or women for dummies? I love this part. Maybe try cheating? In order for a film to pass the Bechdel test, it must feature at least 2 women having a conversation about anything other than men. Honestly, if you have to read this book, maybe just stick to making movies about farts.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, here's a good one. My car runs on dead dinosaurs. I just got a Jurassic parking fee that's the same as the length of the Jurassic era. How much do I have to pay? $8 million, $54 million, $430 million, or $1 billion? Okay, who chose what? The Jurassic period lasted about 54 million years. It may seem like a lot to pay for parking, but it's still cheaper than taking a rideshare during peak hours.
Why don't we do it for free?
Why not try our luxury line of spells? And get ready to do some shopping because it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's something you can buy at Gwyneth Paltrow's online store Goop, or something you can buy in the Weasley's joke shop in Harry Potter. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Goop or Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Beauty dust. Peruvian instant darkness powder. Ten-second pimple vanisher. Kid combing mist. Daydream charms. Psychic vampire repellent. You know who? Most of you skated by on that one, but you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
The binge pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
At Binge Pipe, we just want you to be reasonably happy.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, every kiss and reality star begins with K. Place the 3 Kardashian sisters in alphabetical order by first name. The oldest, the second oldest, the youngest, the youngest, the second oldest, the oldest, the second oldest, the oldest, the youngest, or the youngest, the oldest, the second oldest. Who picked what? Can't do anything right, can you? Chloe, spelled K-H-L-O-E, is the youngest. Kim, K-I-M, is the second oldest. And Courtney, K-O-U-R, etc., is the oldest. If you aren't just a little bit angry after this question, you might want to check your pulse. I call this one dealer or no dealer. All right, just be cool about this, but who's holding? The neighbor in To Kill a Mockingbird, the narrator in The Catcher in the Rye, the rich guy in The Great Gatsby, or the killer in And Then There Were None? Oh, this'll be good. My friends, player 2 has unleashed the screw. You know what they say, go big or go home. Let's see how that shook out. Are you referring to their reclusive neighbor Boo Radley, or Dill, the neighbor kid who comes every summer? Either way, you're wrong, so I don't suppose it matters. Holden Caulfield is the narrator and main character of J.D. Salinger's famous novel, The Catcher in the Rye. But more specifically, who has drugs? Nice screwing, player 2. I believe this belongs to you. That's it for round 1. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. And down here, these players are making everyone feel bad. Your performance has triggered the need for more screws.
And don't forget, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, a patronizing saint. What's an example of me mansplaining a Michael Mann movie? Okay, Jurassic Park is about a dinosaur theme park. Fight Club is about a group that fights each other. Gladiator is about a Roman gladiator. Or the last... What's this? Player 6 just dropped a screw on you guys. Let's turn those frowns upside down. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, let me mansplain this. Of the films listed here, Michael Mann only directed The Last of the Mohicans. Nice screw job, player 6. Here's that cash.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Here's one for you. We know what you need. That's ominous.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy TV shows based on movies we thought you'd like, Game of Thrones, Riverdale, Westworld, or The Blacklist.
do. Ow.
The HBO series Westworld is based on the 1973 film of the same name.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Here we have, will someone think of the mollusks? And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for
Remember to type quick. That cache will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what popular saying it rhymes with. Won't feta bread slugs fight? And don't let that punctuation fool you. Please rest easy. By avoiding the pests. Stop insects from consuming you while you sleep. Let's take a look. So, what was it? Let's get on with it, shall we? How about this one? Death, the ultimate unlimited data plan. Personally, I'm fine with it. Actors gotta eat. But my mother is very upset with the Verizon guy who is doing those Sprint commercials now. According to Dante's Inferno, if the Verizon guy went to the part of hell reserved for the greatest traitors, how would he spend eternity? Frozen on a FaceTime call in the 9th circle, dropping calls in the 11th circle, searching for bars in the 3rd circle, or being ghosted by real ghosts in the 5th circle. What'd you guys pick? Dante wrote that the worst traitors of history, including Judas, were frozen in the 9th circle of hell. Introducing the perpetual motion of the Oceans franchise. Which of the following equals the number of oceans traditionally considered to be on planet Earth? Oceans 11 minus Oceans 13 plus Oceans 8, Oceans 12 minus Oceans 11 plus Oceans 13 minus Oceans 8, Oceans 8 minus Oceans 11 divided by Oceans 12, or Oceans 12 minus Oceans 8. So what'd you pick? Okay, so you think there are negative 3/12 oceans in the world? Is that right? Let's skip the insults. Nobody got it right. Traditionally, the Earth's oceans are divided up into 4. The Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian, and the Arctic. And Oceans 12 minus Oceans 8 equals Oceans 4. But if we don't do something about our carbon emissions, soon we may end up with so many oceans that the novelty of the original film will be all but forgotten. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It's pronounced burrows. We give you rows and rows of burrows. You tell us what fits. Good luck. Player 3 wins! Excellent job, Player 3. Next round's on you. I'll have a Cosmo. No, wait, make that an Appletini. No, wait, Grasshopper. Get me a Grasshopper. Oh, no, wait.
You don't know Jack!
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh, yeah, that's